Some of the most beautiful moments from my own wedding were the things that were entirely unplanned, and yeah, beautiful job, guys. Thank you. And for those of you who aren't in the know, those of you who just played this, they're having a baby together next month. So as an officiant, I've done some really, I've done some more serious ceremonies where I have to, like paste notes and like an official book, and I stand there, I'm very official, I'm an official officiant. And when Roddy and Mark gave me the honor of being their officiant this evening, I was like, oh, we're all readings, but like this and that, and they were just like, just talk. Just hey, Matt, we can hear you, so pipe down. Goddamn ceremony happening here. People are getting married here, guys.
Get married. There's people from Boston here, so watch out.
And there are people from all kinds of states, all corners of the country, and it's just so amazing to see everyone come together for this beautiful night in this wonderful little bar and having a good time for some of the best people I know. And in writing my ceremony that I didn't actually have to write, what I arrived at is that I should pretty much just give the best toast of my life. So here we go. I knew Roddy first. He was a client of mine at a day spa that I worked at, and when he became the general manager of Quinn's, which is one of the biggest smash hit restaurants in Seattle, he cherry picked me out of a much more capable group of people to be his host and generally his assistant, and we worked hard and we partied harder and we had good times together that I'm not even going to make insinuations. It was ridiculous. We were working at Tenton Pike and Capitol Hill, where there was always any amount of eye candy coming into the restaurant or walking by. We were always like, oh, hey. But there was one night that we were working together, and he had told me about a night that he was out at the legendary Pony. And he had met a guy, and they partied all night. It was so great. But I had never seen him quite so clear over a guy, and there was we were working together a night a couple weeks later when Mark walked into the bar, and I felt the world stand still. Roddy, you always just had the perfect wink or arch of the brow. All of a sudden he was just like. And I looked over to the door, and Mark was standing there, and I was like, cute! Oh my god! I can't believe you pulled that off! But to see Roddy, who was just the king of cool, just always perfect, impeccable, you never really know what's going on in his mind. It was just all written all over his face in body language. And I was just like, holy shit, he's in love. And I'd been with my husband, Andy, for about 6 months at that time, and I was in that, oh my God, I can't believe I'm in love with someone this time in my life. So it was really beautiful that we kind of, within the same year, got to share that together and evolve into moving in together and ultimately getting married. And and so it was just a really, we had a really wonderful time in our lives, but I just feel so grateful that my path crossed Roddy's before Mark's did, so that I can see it's one of the most beautiful unfoldings that I've ever witnessed, and the gestures that they make to each other is grand as Mark supporting Roddy while he went through the living hell that is nursing school. Inspired him and turned him into an entirely different man than the friend that I fell in love with. So there are gestures that large, but then I was over at their place a couple of weeks ago, and Mark hates the air freshening system that the apartment building that they installs. So every time they change out the air freshener thing, it's like some sort of fancy digital air freshener. Roddy always like steals it. Because Mark hates it. And that's what marriage is about. It's about gestures. It's about gestures as grand as supporting your partner through hardships and trying times, and as small as being a little punk and that air freshener stinks. It's terrible. I would do it for mine. But that's my toast.
I got them. They took them. I don't know where.
They're by the mayonnaise.
One more time, the toast.
Let's get these guys married.
After my long-winded speech, I would like to make things a little bit wedding-y, and this was very important to Roddy that he got Mark a gift. Not a ring. It's not a ring.
Can you take it? Recording? Just hold it.
Just hold it?
So,
It's already
Roddy created or helped create a very, very special gift that Miss Kylie is bringing over now. And if I could have Tracy come to me.
Tracy, I love you.
Give me a... Oh, now I totally feel like a magician.
After my next trick.
I will marry some people. Ain't it magic? Ain't it just magic?
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a present out of a wrap.
That is,
There it is.
definitely a trick.
Here's a story. I'll roll that story. So one of Roddy and Mark's dearest friends created these absolutely beautiful necklaces for you to share as a symbol of your commitment. Really, look at them.
That's incredible.
So this one's Mark's, this one's Roddy's.
What's that
And so the scarf that these are lying on is a Buddhist blessing scarf that one of my best friends blessed me and my husband's rings in at our own wedding ceremony. And he wrote a beautiful blessing that I'd like to share with all of you tonight. So I'm going to share this blessing with all of you, and And then I just want all of your, after I'm done reading, I just want all your good juju to fly right at the three of us and into these stones and give us all your love, all right?
You got it.
We join together as one heart and one mind to bless these stones. May they serve as a reminder and protector of the vows and commitments that Roddy and Mark make to each other on this day. May looking upon these stones always inspire deep gratitude and joy, and having found the true love and companionship that we all seek. May these stones engender the courage and strength to face difficulties together and to overcome them easily and swiftly. And may these stones give rise to the conditions and circumstances needed for Mark and Roddy to live happily in union together, surrounded by friends and family, a beautiful home, and everything else they may desire for the rest of their lives. We bless these stones so that they may be the cause for passion and excitement to never cease, for peace and harmony to grow, and for Mark and Roddy's love to increase forevermore until their last days. That was magic.
Great.
Where's the marriage license? It's in the Donna Summer record, don't worry. And I realized this while Jessica and Trevor were playing, but I couldn't leave them. But does anyone have a pen? Someone could just go to the bar. I have one. You will always be remembered as the one who had the pen. So I'd like to invite the chosen witnesses to come join us. Starting with, this is Sam Crannell. He was the chef at Quinn's when we all...
Sexiest man alive.
Fuck, I can't sign this yet. This dude right here suckered me into so much weird shit. The kind of things that you should never ever do or tell. So I won't. But what I will tell is I went on a trip to Bend, Oregon with my wife. Right down here, Tracy. Everybody together, that's Tracy. That's part of the reason why I go to work every day. Not because I don't want to hang out, but because I want to be able to buy her things and take care of her. But we went to Portland, we went to Bend. And I had been like on an 8-month no drinking hiatus the entire time. So like one beer is pretty much going to put me down. And but anyway, we went and saw the most depressing band on earth. Does anybody know who that band is? It's called Secret Rose. So, absolutely amazing, but it's sad shit. And it was cold as shit when we were there. But what happened when we were there, like, I had met Mark earlier, like, he had these sexy pants that he used to wear with no underwear. For cheeseburgers and beers, and I'd be like, well, I gotta take a cab home, and I'm sitting there going, Brian's gonna be having a hot dog. And, you know, these things happen. But here we are, we're in Portland, and we took a big hike that day. Kind of just all the way down Bend and everything around. And I'm sitting there, I'm walking with my wife, and they're talking, and we're talking like, holy shit, they're fucking married already. The way they were talking, and like they would talk without talking. If you're married, you know what that is. Where it's like, I need to go pee, it's now. Or it's like, you came, I didn't. It was the same with these two. So when Roddy texted me like a couple of months ago, he said, dude, I want to get married. I'm like, yeah, you've been married. So now I can sign my fucking name because I'll let you know. It's been like 8 months they've been married.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce Kylie Whiting. This is Mark. She came all the way from Mark's native Dallas to be here tonight. She is newly 21, so anyone who wants you're in trouble.
So I've known Mark my whole life, but I just met Roddy 3 years ago when I came to Seattle for the first time, and I can't picture a better match for either of you. You two are so great together. Oh, I love you guys. I'm so happy for you.
And shots.
Somebody wants to go first. Take the floor, Mark. Mark Whiting, everyone.
Thank you all for coming, and you can probably tell related to her by the Ukrainian accent. Thank you all for so much for coming. You all represent like this important piece of the journey I've taken with Roddy, and we met 5 years ago tonight. At CC's.
I thought it was Pony.
Yeah. This guy right here is the responsible.
You guys are awesome.
So, and I want to recognize a few important people. Kylie, of course, the most beautiful 21-year-old nearly. She's foreign. She's from Texas. Roddy's family for coming. Thank you so much. Roddy's mother. I mean, what kind of this say? We don't really give a shit about anything. This is really all about Roddy. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, that's the best we could have expected.
How many in your party?
Yeah, what? I recognize these two guys here, Sam and Sam. So, I don't know what to say, but I was a fucking little gay boy in Texas at some point in my life. And like, you know, it's as great as you can imagine a little gay boy in Texas being. And these guys like just took me up and they said, "Here's a good life. Like, come to Seattle. Life could be good." And here I am. I mean, the only reason I'm here, like, really is because of the Zen itself. And with that,
We sign under the
Shine the light on there. There you go.
are you sure? I am person A for the rest of my life.
All right. Roddy Linders, ladies and gentlemen.
I've only cried 5 times tonight. You know, I just want to
Keeping
say,
it real. Keeping it real.
I just want to say that, you know, I'm a lot older than Mark, in case you didn't notice. And I've come a long way. I've had a lot of journeys, and along that amazing path that I've had, all of you have been there. And as I look across the crowd, I just see like not only my future but my long past. You all have stories. Don't tell my mom. I just want to say 3 of the most influential and most important women that I've ever met in my life are here tonight in the same room at one time, and it's pretty overwhelming and emotional for me. And I want to just say to my mother, Terry, and my other mother, Joan, and my other mother, Cheryl, that without the 3 of you and along the way and all the steps that you helped me through, I probably wouldn't be alive. And I owe you my life, and you have my heart and my love for all eternity. And I can't mean that in a deeper way. And somewhere along the line, I was lucky enough to get a little trashed one night and run into some boy from Texas. That was 5 years ago today, and my life is upside down compared to 5 years ago today. I've never been happier, and I feel loved and blessed in ways that I never thought was possible. And I love you. Like, I can't even tell you how many times I love you. I know you know, but sometimes I just want to say, I love you so much. You are my life. And before I put my name to this beautiful document that looks like my second grade teacher printed it, I want to say that's Sam Whiting, Sam Crannell,
Love you, Sam.
taught me that I can be anything and do anything as long as I'm willing to work my ass off, and I have never worked so hard in my life, and I'm in such a great place. I'm in such a great place, and it's awesome, and that's you have a whole lot to do with that, and then back to the restaurant guy, and tip your servers. And so one more thing, DJ Gene from Talcum and the Emerald City Soul Club was kind enough to agree to come and be a part of this night, and he is about to break into some rare 60s up-tempo soul. I hope you all will dance with me.
Signature on this.
And
I do have, like, my one condition to doing weddings. I do weddings, by the way, if anyone wants to get one. At some point, preferably with a Maker's Mark old fashioned. But yeah, my one condition of doing weddings is that I must get to say, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church. The great state of Washington. Mark Whiting and Roddy Lindquist, I pronounce you married.
Please. Drink
Maestro.
dance and have a great time.
We love you!
Yeah.